Welcome to Saivism once again. How are you all doing? I'm very fine. Nice to see you all again. In this week, in this episode, as usual, we are looking at one thevaram and its meaning, right? How to sing it and then its meaning. So as a new element, I would like to feature somebody really important to me and to everybody who loves thevaram, right? So he is Sir Mr. Sivashanmugam. So about Sir is the most pioneer. To me, I feel like he's the pioneer who have contributed so much on grooming all thevaram teachers found in Malaysia currently. You know, the well-known ones, the prominent ones. All of them at some point would have learned thevaram from Sivashanmugam Sir. So it is a great honor that I got a chance to feature him in this video. Since you all are like my family as well, you guys mean a lot to me. I thought he was technically he's my father's thevaram teacher, and then as I grew up I also had the opportunity to learn from him. He's one man who can teach thevaram in a more simplified version. Like, he just makes it so easy for us to sing. So I really wanted to have him in my video. So recently I got some time to film him, so he also agreed on it. So from this video onwards, it's gonna be a series where I feature him. So we all know, right, we have two parts in the video. The first half would be like how to sing the song, and then the other half will be like the meaning. So Sir will be conducting the first session where he'll be teaching you how to sing the song, and then later on I would, as usual, we will explore the meaning, right? So without a further ado, today we are going to start, because it's a series, starting back with Nyanasambanthar thevaram from Thirumurai 1. Today the song title is called Iiraay, muthal onRaay. It goes like that. It's a very amazing song. The song is located in Thirumurai 1, Padikam number 11, song number 2, for you to go and look into it. So without a further ado, let's go and learn how to sing the song with Sir, and then we'll be back to explore its meaning.
திருமுறை செஷன் ஆரம்பிக்க போது இப்போது நம்ம திருமுறையிலிருந்து ஒன்றிலிருந்து ஒரு பாடலை பார்க்க போகிறோம். அது ஈராய் முதல் ஒன்றாய். அப்போ இந்த எண் வரிசை போல ஞானசம்பந்தர் பாடியிருக்க 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 திசை, அப்புறம் 7 இசை, அப்புறம் 6 சுவை, இது போல் அந்த வயசில் பாடினது பெரிய விஷயம் தான். இப்போது நம்ம பாடுவோம், நீங்களாம் கேளுங்க, சரிங்களா? ஈராய் முதல் ஒன்றாய் இரு பெண்ணான் கோண மூன்றாய். ஈராய் முதல் ஒன்றாய் இரு பெண்ணான் கோண மூன்றாய். மாராய் மறை நான்காவது புதம் அவை ஐந்தாய். மராமரை நான்காய் வரு புதம் அவை ஐந்தாய். ஆரார் சுவை yelosaiyodu ettu thisai thaanai. aaraar suvai yelosaiyodu ettu thisai thaanai. veeraiyudan aanaanidam vilim milalaiye. veeraiyudan aanaanidam vilim milalaiye.
Welcome back. I hope you have enjoyed Sir's singing. So now we're gonna explore the meaning of the song. First off, we would just read the song first, and then we would get into it. So Iiraay muthal onRaay iru pennaan gunam mundrai Maara marai naangaai varu putham avai ainthaai aaraar suvai yelosaiyodu ettu thisai thaanai veeraiyudan aanaanidam vilim milalaiye. Okay, this is the song. So this song basically Nyanasambanthar sings in the temple called Milalaiye. So he sings like he describes about the supreme being who is residing in the temple Milalaiye. So and something interesting about this song is like, have you watched Tamil movies? Definitely you would, right? So you know, have you heard any Tamil songs where like they will be singing like, you know, say one, this character of my girlfriend reminds me. When you say two, then they connect that they actually like try to relate something is two with her. Then three, and then four. You know, every number will represent some characters or some significance of their girlfriend or boyfriend, something like that. This song is written in the same pattern. So Nyanasambanthar is listing 1 to 8. He's taking 8 numbers and he's describing God's character relating to the number. Alright, if you don't understand, never mind, let's just jump into the video and try to explore the song. Definitely you would understand. So before that, this song starts as Iiraay muthal. So this phrase, if you have any book or any lyrics, you can just slash, you can just like mark it that as a phrase, so it's better for you to remember the next time you sing. Every time when we say the word, it's very essential for us to remember the meaning. It's just like a trigger for us. When we sing this song, it's meant to be like a dialogue with God, to remember ourselves, to remind ourselves about God. So it's very essential that if you have a book which you sing in front, you use in your prayer or something like that, or if you wish to just print out this song, you can get it from thevaram.org. You should just like, or you can even copy it from my description bar below. I will definitely put the romanized version of the lyrics where you can just take it, slash it, write on it, scribble on it. Make sure you understand the meaning. That's very important. Okay, so let's get back to the video. Yeah, so the first phrase is Iiraay muthal. Put a slash there and we would like stop there and look into that phrase. Iiraay muthal. Iru means the end, the extreme, like the end. Okay, and then muthal means the beginning. So here Nyanasambanthar is talking about, in Tamil we say parabara nilai of the supreme being. Parabaram is like the primitive stage, the absolute stage of the supreme being. Okay, so in that stage, God somehow, Shivam, ends everything. He's the Maha destroyer, right? So he one day he wraps up everything within himself. He destroys everything and keep it in within himself. Okay, like all this universe, all this. First of all, we all know like God have created every single thing here in this world, the universe, everything, our body, everything, basically to give us experience, to identify, to acknowledge our inner ignorance, that the evil inside us, the ignorance, the ego, which is like giving us such a hard time to be happy. So that's why we are put into here in this world, and for us to see what ego or this the darkness within ourselves could do to us, right? So he created all this. So we also believe there will be one day that is like Peruli Kalam, where he will just destroy everything and keep it for a while, and then he would like create the world again, right? So at the most end of the period, when he destroys everything, he destroys everything and keep it within himself. And then when he starts creating it again, he begins everything from within himself, which means like he is the, okay, I'm gonna look down because like I wrote some English words, like, yeah. So he is the efficient cause of all things being created, alright? So this one, it is also said in like Sivashanmugam. If you are aware, if you are familiar with Saivism, the Sastra text, which is Sivashanmugam, written by Meikandar, he says in his first nutpa itself, he says avan avaladu, that's the verse. There he uses a word called odungi. Odungi means that everything is like settles within him and it begins from him. He was there, he was the efficient cause, right? So in Tamil we also, that's why we say him as Sankara Karanan and Moola Karanan. All this refers to the same thing. And then being that kind of a force, he can be said in numbers. So first he says onRaay, which means like he is one. In Tiruvasakam also we have, in Siva Puranam you would have seen, like we would say like Yegan, Irevan is one. ஒன்றே குலமும் ஒருவனே தேவன், God is one. There's a lot of hymns, songs which says like God is one in the text, thevaram text, or the 12 canonical text. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but I'm trying, alright? So yeah, it said like that. In English we say like he's absolute supreme, the transcendent, the incomparable, the paramount, and you know, he's the sovereign. I'll put the words here, okay, like excuse me. So this one, whenever you see the word one in Thirumurai, we should always remind ourselves God is one and he is incomparable. You can't compare him with anybody because he is the absolute supreme, right? So that's like onRaay. This person who is like one now comes as two when you see the mother goddess beside him. We have seen this so many times. Whenever we see mother goddess, it's the supreme being and his mercy, his grace, the potential grace is taking form of a woman, because we all know when we talk about love, we always relate that with woman. I know, right? Like, because it's the mother is the form of love, so like we give a woman figure to it, right? So like, yeah, that's why when you say here, he says like iru pennaan, that phrase, right, the third phrase, that one refers to God. When he comes as two, he brings mother goddess, he shows himself as another, he separates another identity from, is it right? Yeah, he separates himself and shows us his potential as his grace. Yeah, so that is mother goddess. And then he says here, they say like gunam mundrai, God's character. We have seen so many different categories, like, yeah, we usually, the elaborate form we say God has 8 characters, but the minimized version would say God has 3 characters, where we also like see name of Lord Shiva, name of the supreme being Shivam as Sachidanandam. We have people's name also, like we name kids like Sachidanandan, Mr. Sachidanandan and stuff. This literally means Satchit Ananda Purul in Tamil. That is from the word Satchit Anandam is from Sanskrit. If you want it in Tamil, it is like Unmai Porul, Arivu Porul, and Ananda Porul. In English, Unmai Porul is eternal reality. He is a real one. He is always in existence. He's not a liar, right? He's a truth, and he is full of wisdom. Arivu Porul. He is like the supreme knowledge. Okay, and then we have Ananda Porul, Inba Porul, which means like he is the absolute bliss. So these are 3 characters of him. So when you see him as a character, when you see his character, he has 3 characters. So we have done 1, 2, 3. Then he says he also shows himself as 4. Maara, marai, naangaai. Maara means it is always the same thing. It's not going to evaluate or revolutionize, or it's not gonna change, or it's not gonna be something else over time. It's the constant one. Marai means Marai is what? It's the text. It is like the 4 major teaching of Saivism, which is like Aram Porul Inbam Vida Peru, which is like virtue, wealth, happiness, and liberation, soul liberation. So in this, God has come, the supreme being has given us this school of thought. He himself taught the souls of these 4 major concepts for us to pursue ourselves towards soul liberation, to attain, in order to attain the absolute bliss which he has with him, right? So that's like Maara, marai, naangaai. Then they say varu, putham, avai, ainthaai. He talks about the 5 elements. I know science world says 4. Sci-fi say that's like 5 elements, which is like what? Sky, space, fire, water, land, and wind. So we have 5. So we also believe like everything around us is made out of that 5 element, including our body, our organs, and everything. So God also resides. He is manifesting in all that. He is like mixed into him. It's like he's basically in all of them, like all these 5 elements. He is the 5 element as well. Okay, he's like manifesting in these 5 elements as well, for in order to create things for us, in order to create this world for us. Just because we are ignorant, we are having the darkness within ourselves, we are having the evil thoughts within ourselves, we are having ego, we are ignorant. So in order for us to like liberate ourselves from that, we have to go through experience. For that we need tools, which are like basically our body and other things right around us, so that we learn from each other kind of thing. So he built everything based on these 5 elements, and that he is also residing in this, like basically he is like manifesting in these 5 elements as well. And then he says aaraar, suvai. God also creates a 6 taste. We already know about it, right? Sweet, sour, spicy, salty, astringent, and bitter. We have like 5 tastes. God gives us this taste because, like, we all know we are human. Can you imagine eating porridge like for 30 years in your life? It's not possible. We'll get bored. So he gives us 6 different flavors where we can mix and try to create an interest. You see, like some part of our life, some time of our life would be like eating so much, it would be like a sweet tooth, and then after some time we would just leave sweet and go to some other thing, and we will try to like spicy food, and after that we start eating spicy food if it makes sense, you know, like, yeah. So like our taste change over time, and you know, sometimes we eat nasi lemak for like 2 months again and again and again, and then one day we just go like, nah, you know, stop, let's just see something else, and then we'll go for ice kacang forever, and then we'll stop there. Then probably start developing interest on satay, and then suddenly we'd go to some country, and then we just decided to taste pasta, and we'd be like, oh my god, I just like missed it so much in my life, and then we start running behind pasta for some time. Our changes and our likes and dislikes would just keep on changing. So God have created these 6 flavors for us to like keep your interest in food. You know why? Food is so, even like in Thirumandram we know in Thirumandram also it says like we have to take care of our body in order to grow our soul, because your body has to be strong, because your body is your vehicle, your body is the tool to experience anything in this world. You know, as much as you experience here, you'll get to know how bad our evilness within is working, and how it is bringing so much of negative impact in our life and everything. We are so selfish, we are so grandiose, you know, so many things, right? So all these, in order for us to experience all this, first of all, our body has to be like super strong. Yeah, so in order for that, God have created 6 flavors. And you know what, I came across something really interesting, so I thought of sharing. Every taste has it gives a lot of power to our body. It is a very essential thing, let me tell you. Like for example, sweet helps our muscles to be strong, and then sour, it helps our fat contained in our body. Then spicy food really helps your bones, and it's good for your bone. And then salty is good for your saliva in your mouth, where like we all know saliva is the starting point of your digestion system, right? So that's that. And then you have astringent, and that's like good for your blood. And then you have bitter, which is so much good for your nerve. So see, even the taste are helping our body and our every part of our body, you know. So that's there. So taste is so important. God have given us that. And then the next one, we all know, you know, God gives us like 7 music. It's not 7 music, it's 7 notes. We all know, right? Like do re mi. I don't know the English version. In Tamil we have like I would want to say it in Tamil. The ancient Tamil music goes by 7 notes, goes by kural, tutham, kaikilai, ulai, ili, vilari, taram. So that's like the Tamil notes. If you want the most known ones are the Karnataka notes, which are like sarigama patani, right? The 7 notes. With this combination of these notes could create so many ragas and puns in Tamil, where you can create melody basically. We all know music is the language of the world. It's like beyond languages. It's like one universal language which creates emotion. It's so soothing for our soul, you know. It is the medicine for soul. You see, people listen to some song, they get very sad. They listen to some melody, they feel so romantic and loved. Some can make them so furious, some can make them so sad. All this emotion, humankind needs a lot of emotion for us in order to love. The ultimate idea of humankind, according to Thiruvalluvar, is anbin valiyadu uyirnilai. The souls are always full of love. Because we have ignorance, the internal devil within ourselves, the egoism, makes us react in so much of negative way, you know. So this music restores a lot of love in us, a lot of passion and empathy within us. That's why you see, I can give you so much of example. Have you seen like this guy who's so rude and like so right on your face, not really wanting to talk to anybody, sort of like, you know, like very stiff, like don't, no softy kind of thing. But then when something happened to their child or something, they have such a lot of emotion. That is like, if he's really attached to somebody, music can create those emotions, you know, that kind of thing. So music is so important, and God gives us that. That's why we always see like God has the big veena. We will have songs which a lot of exponent talks about how God is a musician, because God knows the music to our heart, you know. So he plays the music. So that's music. God have also given that, because we are so not capable of doing anything. God has to create the world for us. God has to create the tools for us. God has to create taste for us to even like accommodate our taste. And then God have to give music for us to even like make ourselves soft and, you know, so to feel feelings, you know, that sort. So God have given all that. And then he says God also have given us directions. He is like manifesting in every direction we can think of. We have like, you know, like we have 8 directions, like the cardinal directions, right? North, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest, right? All these direction, God is there. There is no area that he is not in manifestation. He's not there. He's just there everywhere. He's omnipresent. He's everywhere, right? So God is there. Some people probably would have already started typing saying like, oh, Saivism talks about 10 direction, you don't know. I am aware of it. Yeah, including the 10. Basically Saivism believes like that's the direction, cardinal direction of above and below. All of that covered. God is everywhere. Yeah, so he is like manifesting in every direction. So we are in his eyes. He is observing us. We are in his presence. There's no area that we can escape from him. So yeah, so in all directions. And then he also says like thaanai, veeraiyudan, aanaanidam, vilim, milalaiye. So he says this kind of God who manifests everywhere, who is omnipresent, he resides within us. When you see as an object, yeah, he's manifesting in everything, means so he looks like that object. He's like, the mixture looks so close, it just looks like one. He's also with us when we experience something. Is he like gonna go away? No. When I'm crying, yeah, he's gonna be with me. When I'm doing something, he's gonna be with me. He's just like such a compound in me, like 2 elements, like already compound. He's like so with me. But when you assess him as him, the essence of him is different. He's not going to benefit from us. Anything that we do, we are the only one who's gaining the experience, not him, because he doesn't require any experience, because he doesn't have any ignorance in him. He's absolute wisdom and he's absolute bliss. So that's what he's trying to say. So you know, God with all this character, he is residing in this Thiruvillimalai. That's why we also have to go and visit God in like every single temple that we can go to, right? So yeah, that's all this song is all about. What we have to think about it. If God is omnipresent, he's everywhere, he is residing in everything. He have even designed our likes and dislikes, and for that he have given us flavors in music. If he have thought about all these things, do you think we should be worried about our life, the goods and bads now? He already planned it for us. We have to know all this great part of him to create more confidence in us. Like, we don't need to get scared. You know, the last video we said anjuvadu yadondrum illai anja varuvadum illai. We're not going to get scared because we are God's devotees, right? The same way, we don't need to be scared, we don't need to feel so stressed, we don't need to feel so depressed, we don't need to feel like all the negative emotions. Good emotions are good, you know. The negative emotions which will harm us, our health and everything, don't need to care about it. Be so confident. Yes, some things are happening in our life and it will just go fade away. All we have to do is surrender to him, because look at how much he's doing. Why would I think like he's not designing my life? Probably he's already planned everything. Everything is just fine. It's just the experience are sometimes putting me into the bitter side and sometimes sweet side. Anyway, it's only for my best, and we just keep marching in our life. That's all for this video. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. மென்மைக்கோள் சைவநீதி விளங்குக உலகமெல்லாம் இன்பமே என்னாலும் துன்பமில்லை. Bye.